Okay, so we're here once again in Sword Factory, and as you can see on the left right now, we have hit level 750 on our molder. So that does mean that we actually unlock the next option in terms of the look, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be 256 times. So let's have a quick look right now, and boom, yeah, 256 times look, also known as Omega look. So before I actually turn this on real quick, I'm going to go ahead and actually turn this down to normal look and change it over to RNG. So as you can see right now, we go down onto our mold list. For Opal right now, we are looking at 1 in 670, well, 1 in 647,000 chance of actually getting Opal from the machine. Now if we go ahead and turn this all the way down to Omega look at 256 times, 1 in 2.5 thousand, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, this 256 times look is definitely going to be a really good one. Obviously, it's going to take a long time to actually go through this part of the machine. As you can see, it's all the way up down to 40 seconds and over. So that's kind of crazy. And I do also have the Faster Machines Game Pass here, as you can see. So that's kind of crazy. But obviously, in terms of actually getting some really good things, it's definitely going to be a very nice thing. As you can see now, Painite is also 1 in 2.5 million. For Anherite, it's also 3.7 million. And if we go all the way down, Amalite, even though it's still very high, 1 in 2.52 billion is still doable compared to basically what some other people have gotten in the past. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Now, one thing I do want to test is 64 times luck now actually doable for this part of the machine? And kind of, it's just not quite there yet, but 3 seconds or so is not too bad whatsoever. But yeah, it definitely seems like I'm still going to need to have on 32 times luck. Now, one thing I do want to check real quick is, can I actually get anything else up to level 750? Because right now, I'm currently at 3 quadrillion in terms of net worth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check in every single part of this if I can actually get these up to level 750 and see what I can actually get in the 256 times luck, because that's a very high option, as you guys know. So it seems like in terms of the polisher, we're going to get there very easily, to be honest. Yeah, just about, actually, not too far off. So I think in terms of classifier, we might not be able to just get there. Obviously, in terms of praise, we won't be able to either. But I want to see as well on the quality, just to see what's actually possible with this. So let's just quickly scroll down right now. And as you can see, brilliant for me was actually a very hard one to get, as well as the phenomenal. Even extravagant and remarkable out of the machine were definitely very hard, and even exquisite and absurd. But they're all down now to 1 in 12, 1 in 36, and brilliant is only 1 in 3,000. And in terms of what I've actually been getting out of the machine, it seems like if I was to do this right now, I'd actually start getting things like marvellous and spectacular out of the machine, and maybe if I was lucky enough, even extraordinary, and maybe even fabulous. And in terms of getting some of the good things, we're actually not too far away from getting some of the good stuff, like wondrous and terrific. They're not exactly that far away now, from what it seems. But obviously, once again, it's definitely going to take a very long time to get through this part of the machine. But obviously, it's still very good. And one thing I do want to check after this as well is just what kind of things I can actually get in terms of the Ascender as well. So as you can see there, that got absurd, which isn't exactly very good to say it takes over a minute to get that part done. But still, it's still very good. Now, obviously, the 500, well, the 256 times doesn't actually count towards the Ascender, but still, level 750 is still quite high. So in terms of getting stuff out of the Ascender, we'll have just a quick look right now. And as you can see, brilliant at 1 in 18,000 is definitely very doable. Obviously, I'd probably need to keep that in there just for like a couple hours, and I'd get brilliant, which is actually really nice. And obviously, in terms of some of my better swords, if we have a quick look right now, in terms of this exotic here, and maybe even this topaz, obviously that's on marvellous right now, which is actually quite a high one. But I could definitely get it up to spectacular and maybe even extraordinary if I just leave it in there overnight. So yeah, that's kind of crazy how much this sword can even get up to right now. And if we go over to maybe my Painite sword, that's only on extravagant right now, which if we have a quick look That's only 1 in 2,000, so yeah, that could definitely get up to brilliant or more, and I'm very tempted right now just to go ahead and put this in the machine, which I'm definitely going to go ahead and actually do. I'll also put it in the upgraded ascender, because I do believe it's got better luck. I'm not really too sure, but we'll just have to see how long this will take to actually get up there right now. So let's go ahead and put this down real quick, put it on quality, and right now we're getting things like incredible out of it, tremendous, which is very, very good. And yeah, if we go ahead and quickly actually come over here, I do want to compare what these two can do. This one's up to astounding, which is very nice. But as you can see, this one gets more like best and fantastic, whereas this one's more or less getting incredible and tremendous more. So it definitely seems that the upgraded ascender does actually have the look. It's obviously just not that much when you actually consider how hard some of these things are to get. But yeah, right now we are getting things at 256 times luck. I'm going to go ahead and actually turn that back down again. I will have to go ahead and kind of just put everything back up to what it was before and have that level 750 molder going, because that would be very, very nice to have things at like 2,000 for the opal and stuff. But yeah, really cool overall. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.